So now we're going to come up here and take a look at the Edit menu. And as you can see, it drops down right here. You've got your design mode. If you click that, it'll change to presentation mode, just like this button right here or the design button on your toolbox. So there's three different ways to get that. You've got your undo, your redo, your select. You can come up here and click select all to select everything on the page at one time instead of having to click and drag to highlight everything. You can change your page background. You can do a fill, an image. You can take a desktop snapshot or overlay of it. I'm just going to look at the fill real quick. You can change the colors you want. So say I want red and black. We'll just go with red and black since that's our school colors. I'm going to look at this one. I'm going to click apply and you can see it right there. And it does a few different options that I can do. And as you can see, every time I apply it, it changes the background of it. So I'm just going to leave that as is. I'm going to go to this blank page and add a grid. Now, a grid would come in handy if you're doing math or science. You just click grid and click visible, and it's going to appear over here on your screen. Now you can change the scale or the size. You can change where the X and Y axis start, what kinds of lines there are, that sort of thing. So whatever happens to work with your lesson, you can change your grids for that. And anytime you want to get rid of it, you just click visible and it goes back to the blank page. So I'm just going to leave this right here. Now you go back up to your edit menu and you see you've got your clear and your reset buttons and all of your copy and paste commands. I'm going to go to this page right here so we can take a look at our transform, align, and reorder. If I click, say I want to do something with this arrow right here, I go to transform. I want to mirror it on its y-axis. So I click that and you see the second one appeared right here. Now I can still move that one as needed. You see I need to group the arrow with its color right there. I can do that. Now I can move it over here out of the way. You can increase or decrease the size. You can flip it on its axis as well. So you see it flipped and changed directions. So you can do that with any object on your screen. Now with the alignment, you see all of these different options right here. So what you have to do for that is select everything on the screen. So I've selected it all. It has the one box around it. I'm going to go align, and I'm going to align center X. And you see everything stacked on top of one another. Oops. Let's align everything at the bottom. And you see it stacked itself right there. So I'm going to go back and just undo everything real quick, just so I can see everything again. And your reorder is where you can add things, you can stack things on top of one another as needed. So as I grab this, you see the arrow is going under this box. But say I want the arrow to be on top of that square. I can go to reorder and bring to front. And now it's going to sit up on top of that box right there. So you can change your order however you need to. Now these options right here are not going to work right now because we do not have Promethean accessories like the Activate, Active Expressions. So we're not going to worry about those right now. Right here is where you can change between your profiles. We've already looked at that on the toolbar, where you can change between all of these and change the commands on them. And you can also change your design mode settings. So change what you're able to do and what you aren't able to do on your design mode.